Hello students, let us continue chapter 4 in chemistry, carbon and its compounds. In last video, we have discussed about chains and branches and rings of carbon compounds and some another important compounds other than hydrogen linked with the carbon. Now today we are going to discuss the next topic, homologous series. We have seen that carbon atoms can be linked together to form chains of varying lengths. These chains can be branched also. Just we have discussed in last video. In addition, hydrogen atom or other atoms on these carbon chains can be replaced by any of the functional group that we saw just above in last video. Then, the presence of functional group such as alcohol decides the properties of carbon compounds regardless of length of the carbon chain. For example, the chemical properties of CH3OH. OH we have discussed in last video, the chart for functional groups attached to the carbon. CH3OH is the alcoholic group, that is methanol. Then C2H5OH, ethanol. Then C3H7OH, that means propanol. And then butanol. All are very similar. Hence, such a series of compounds in which the same functional group substitutes for hydrogen in a carbon chain is known as homologous series. The same chain. Look here, the homologous series that we saw earlier in last video. If we look at the formula of successive compounds, then we can say like CH4 and C2H6. For example, methane and ethane. So we can say these two compounds of hydrocarbons are differ by only CH2 unit. The difference between them is only of CH2. Similarly, C2H6 and C3H8, ethane and propane, again they are differ by CH2. So, in every successive chain, the difference is CH2. So, we can say here, the masses between these pairs, the atomic mass of the carbon is around 12 unit and the atomic mass of hydrogen is 1 unit. Similarly, just take another homologous series like alkenes that we have discussed in our videos. The first member of the series is ethene, which we have already discussed. Now, what will be the formula for ethene? So, the members of the formula will be C3H6, C4H8, C5H10. So, all these are differ by CH2? No. Actually, yes. Again, these compounds are differ by CH2. So, the difference in alkenes group is also CH2. And can you give any relation between the number of carbon and hydrogen atoms in these compounds? Yes. The general formula for alkenes can be written as CnH2n, where n can be 2, 3, 4, etc. And also we can find out on this basis the relations for formula for alkanes and alkynes. As the molecular mass increase in any homologous series, a gradation in physical properties is seen. This is because the melting and boiling points increase with increasing molecular mass. Other physical properties such as solubility in particular solvent also show a similar gradation, but the chemical properties which are determined slowly by the functional group remains similar in homologous series. Now, activity 4.2. Calculate the difference in the formula and molecular masses for very first CH3OH and C2H5OH, that means methanol and ethanol. Then second C2H5OH and C3H7OH, that is ethanol and propanol. And the third one C3H7OH and C4H9OH, that is propanol and butanol. Find out is there any similarity in these three and arrange these alcohols in order of increasing carbon atoms to get a family. Now, can we all these family a homogeneous series? Generate the homogeneous series for compounds containing up to 4 carbons for the other functional groups. Like in last table, aldehydes, ketones, etc. So let us go for alcohol group only. The very first, CH3OH and C2H5OH. These two compounds, that is methanol and ethanol, both are differ by only CH2 that we have just discussed. Then mass of CH3OH, here mass of carbon is 12 while hydrogen is 1, and CH3 12 plus 1 into 3 because 3 hydrogen atoms, so it will be 12 plus 3. Then O, alcohol is 16 and H plus 1, H is 1, so we get 32 units, that is CH3OH. It means 12 plus 3, 3 for hydrogen, plus 16 for oxygen, plus 1 for again hydrogen. It gives 32 units. Now mass of C2H5OH, that is ethanol, mass for carbon will be 12 into 2 because 2 carbons are there, plus hydrogen will be 1 into 5, that is 5, plus oxygen 16 plus hydrogen 1. It means 24 plus 5 plus 16 plus 1. It gives 46 units. And the difference between C2H5OH minus CH3OH will be 46 minus 32. It gives 14 units. Now the next one is C2H5OH and C3H7OH. So again the formula mass for C2H5OH will be 46 units. We have just calculated. Again mass for C3H7 propanol, C3H7OH will be, carbon will be 3, 12 into 3 plus hydrogen 1 into 7 plus 16 plus 1. It gives 60 units. It means 3 carbons, 12 into 3, 36 plus 7 hydrogen, 1 into 7, 7 plus oxygen 16 plus hydrogen 1. 36 plus 7 plus 16 plus 1 gives 60 units. And the difference between them, 60 minus 46, it gives 14 units. The last, C3H7OH propanol and C4H9OH butanol. Again the difference is by CH2. We have calculated the mass for C3H7OH, that is 60 units. Now calculate mass of C4H9OH butanol. Again the carbon, 4 carbon compounds are there, therefore 12 into 4 plus hydrogen is 9, so 1 into 9 plus oxygen 16 plus hydrogen 1. That means 48 plus 9 plus 16 plus 1, it gives 74 units. And the difference between butanol and propanol will be 74 minus 60. It gives 14 units. All the three groups are given show a similarity, like two consecutive members of homologous series differ by CH2 group and the mass is 14 units. The difference between masses is always 14 units. Then CH3OH, C2H5OH, propanol, butanol form a homologous series. Now, nomenclature of carbon compounds. The names of compounds in a homologous series are based on the name of the basic carbon chain modified by the prefix, phrase before, or we can say the suffix, phrase after, indicating the nature of functional group. For example, the name of alcohols that we have discussed in activity 4.2 are methanol, ethanol, propanol, butanol. So naming a carbon compounds can be done by following method. Let us discuss. The very first, identify the number of carbon atoms in the compound. A compound having 3 carbon atoms would have the name propane. In case a functional group is present, it is indicated in the name of the compound with either a prefix or suffix. We will discuss it later on. If the name of the functional group is to be given as a suffix and the suffix of the functional group begins with a vowel A, E, I, O, U, then the name of the carbon chain is modified by deleting a final word E, and adding the appropriate suffix. For example, a 3-carbon chain with a ketone group would be named in the following manner: propane and E, that is propanone. Then, fourth, if the carbon chain is unsaturated, then the final N, ANEN, in the name of the carbon chain is substituted by ENEN, that is double bond, or YNE, ine, that is triple bond. As we have discussed earlier, alkene and alkynes. For example, a 3-carbon chain with a double bond would be called propene, not propane. And if it has triple bond, it would be propyne. Now let us discuss nomenclature of organic compounds. Let us start with the first, halogen groups, haloalkene. Here the prefix, the first name we will add bromo, chloro, etc. For example, it is with 3 carbon atoms, that is propane. So we will write chloropropene, because one of the additional compound is chlorine, chloropropane, or another one is bromopropane. The additional compound is bromine. The second one, alcohol, we have discussed. Suffix will be ol. Here the suffix, the last name, ol, like ethanol, propanol, butanol, etc. Then aldehydes. Aldehydes, the suffix will be L, ALL. And we can write, if there are 3 carbon atoms, then it will be CHO. The formula is CHO, that we have discussed in last video. And we will write propanol. Is it clear? Then ketones, the suffix will be ONE, on. And if we are taking 3 carbon atoms, then we will write propanone, and the formula is C double bond O for it. Then carboxylic acid, the suffix will be oic acid, OIC, oic acid, and the formula is COOH, and we will write propanoic acid if we are taking 3 carbons. Then alkenes, the double bond, and the suffix will be ENEN, and we will write, if we are taking 3 carbons, then propene, or 4 carbons, butene, etc. And alkynes, if triple bond is there, the suffix will be YNE, ine, and if we are taking 3 carbons, then it will be propyne or butane, etc. So these are the nomenclatures. So students, I hope you understood the concept of homologous series and nomenclature of organic compounds, that is their naming. In next video, we will discuss about soap solutions. Thank you for listening.